The ultimate list of 30 life lessons you must learn. Do you ever look back on your life and think, gosh, I wish I'd learned that lesson a long time ago? You think you have a handle on how life works, only to discover after a few failed relationships, difficult challenges, and misguided assumptions that you've been missing something valuable. As a result, much of life is wasted on worry, regret, pain, and heartache. Of course, some of this is inevitable and necessary, but we end up spending too much time sweating over things unnecessarily instead of focusing on what is important in life. It seems life lessons are called that for a reason. The lessons learned in life are a byproduct of life itself, but you can learn some of these lessons before life forces them on you in a painful way. What are life lessons? A life lesson is a powerful piece of wisdom, knowledge, insight, or self-awareness that you adopt to improve yourself, your relationships, and your life in general. You often need to experience life in order to learn the lesson. And the more life you experience, the more lessons you accumulate. But some extremely valuable life instruction can be learned from wise thinkers and experts as well as from friends and family. Although some lessons must be learned through experience. You don't have to wait until you're old to become aware of what's truly meaningful and worthwhile. You simply need the curiosity and desire for self-awareness and personal growth. Once you learn the lesson, you can apply it in your life at any age and enjoy the benefits that enhance your happiness and well-being. What is the most important life lesson? All of these lessons are interconnected in many ways. Learning and embracing one often leads you to another. But we believe the most important and life-changing lesson is your life is now. Since this moment is the only reality, be fully present with it, appreciate it, and try to live it to the fullest. Nothing else really matters except this moment. 30 of the best life lessons ever. Whether moral lessons, learning lessons, or deep life advice, our list covers a lifetime's worth of insights worth embracing. As you reflect on each one, make notes in a journal or notebook about how you can make these great life lessons work for you. Number 1. Your life is now. We keep waiting for that amazing thing to happen in the future that will be the key to our happiness. But this is it. Your life is right now. Life continues to be a series of right nows. So learn to love your life right now, and you'll have an amazing life. Number 2. Fear is an illusion mostly. Most of the things we fear never happen. Or if they do happen, they are rarely as bad as we fear they will be. For most of us, fear is the worst thing that will happen to us. Reality isn't as painful. Number 3. Relationships rule. At the end of the day, what matters most in life are the people in our lives. Put them first every single day, before work, before the computer, before your hobbies. Treat them like they are your everything. Because they are. Poor. Debt isn't worth it. Nothing is more draining and humiliating than being in debt. Buying things you can't afford might give you a short-term buzz, but in the long run, it's extremely stressful. Spend below your means. Save money. Wait until you can't afford it. Live a debt-free life. 5. Your kids aren't you. You are the vessels to bring your children into the world and their caretakers until they can care for themselves. You can teach them, love them, and support them, but you can't change them. They are unique individuals who must live their own lives and learn from their own mistakes. Let them. 6. Things gather dust. Time and money spent accumulating material things will one day irritate you. You have to clean, maintain, store, and move stuff. The less stuff you have in your life, the freer you are. Purchase mindfully. Simplify. Declutter your life. 7. Fun is underrated. How much of your daily life is fun? Really fun? Life is short. You should enjoy it. Don't make things serious that don't have to be. Create more fun in your life. Don't worry about what other people think of your fun. Just enjoy it. Hey, failure is good. We try so hard to avoid failure. But failure is the real evidence that we've had the courage to try. If you avoid failure, you avoid taking action. Expect and accept that failure is part of the experience. Learn from it, grow from it, and move on. Now, friendships need care. One of the top 5 regrets of the dying is that they let their friendships fade away. Friendships need time and attention. They need to be prioritized not just in word, but in deed. Nurture them like a prized garden. The payoff is so worth it. 10. Prioritize experiences. The pleasure and positive memories afforded by great experiences far outweigh material things. If you're trying to decide between the new sofa or the family trip, take the trip every time. Save and plan for new adventures and meaningful experiences. Don't just dream about them, make them happen. 11. Anger isn't worth it. The feel-good release of anger lasts a few minutes. The repercussions last far longer. Regret, stress, and unhappiness are the byproducts of angry outbursts. Learn healthier ways to communicate your feelings. And when anger arises, step away until it dissipates. 12. Kindness matters. Small expressions of kindness have an enormous positive impact on other people and on your own happiness. It doesn't take much to be kind. Practice it every day of your life, in every situation, until it's your natural way of being. 13. Age is a number. When you're 20, you think 50 is old. When you're 50, you feel 30. When you're 70, 50 looks like adolescence. Our chronological age doesn't have to define us. Don't allow a number to hold you back or prevent you from being the person you are inside. Just be the person you are inside. 14. Vulnerability heals. Being real, open, and vulnerable invites people in and allows them to relate to you on a much deeper and more intimate level. Vulnerability, practiced with safe and loving people, can heal emotional pain and strengthen relationships. Let down your walls and connect. It's surprisingly liberating. 15. Posturing builds walls. Creating a persona to impress or shield yourself from pain diminishes intimacy and authenticity. People generally see through this, and it pushes them away, and you look like a fool. 16. Exercise is power. Exercise should be a daily priority for everyone. It makes you physically, mentally, and emotionally stronger. It improves your health and your outlook. It is the panacea for just about everything. 17. Grudges cause pain. Holding on to a grudge is like injecting poison into your body every day. Forgive and let go. There's no other way. If your ego is preventing you from forgiving and letting something go, then tell your ego to take a hike. It's getting in the way of your happiness and well-being. 18. Passion upgrades life. When you find that thing you love to do with all your heart, every day feels like a gift. If you haven't found your life passion, make it your mission to find it. The joy it brings you spills over into all aspects of your life. 19. Travel expands you. Travel makes you a more interesting, insightful, and accepting person. It expands you, enlightens you, and teaches you about the variety of people, lifestyles, and cultures. It is a pursuit well worth saving for. 20. You aren't always right. We think we have the answers and know what's right and wrong, good and bad, and best for ourselves and other people. But we aren't always right. There's always more than one version. There are many perspectives that are valid. Always remember this life teaching and keep yourself open to that truth. 21. it will pass. Whatever is causing you worry or pain right now won't cause you worry and pain forever. Time heals. Things change. It will pass. 22. You define meaning. A meaningful life is what you define it to be. If you neglect to define meaning for your life, you won't experience it. Decide what makes life worth living for you, and then design your life around that. 23. Risk expands you. To make a positive change in your life, you often must take a risk. You must tolerate some level of uncertainty. Taking thoughtful, calculated risk strengthens your change muscle and helps you grow. 24. Change is good. Life is change. We shouldn't resist it. Remaining stagnant is in opposition to the natural order of life. Flow with change. Embrace it and regard it as an adventure. 25. Thoughts aren't real. Every moment of the day, we have random thoughts floating through our brains. Many of the thoughts are negative and limiting. You don't have to believe them. They aren't the truth or the whole truth. Thoughts can become our reality, but only if we let them. 26. You can't control others. We want people to think and behave as we do. We want them to accommodate us and live the way we think they should live. We want to change them. But with awareness, we realize we can't and shouldn't try to control others. Instead, embrace differences and honor the uniqueness of the people in your life. 27. Your body is a temple. We all have something or many somethings we hate about our bodies. But your body houses your very essence. Treat your body with respect and care for the efficient and wondrous way it takes care of you. Even if there are parts of your body you don't like, focus on your body with a sense of love and gratitude. 28. Touch heals. Physical touch is healing and intimate. It bonds us to other people and relieves stress and anxiety. It has a myriad of health benefits, such as lowering heart rate and improving the immune system. Mindful, loving touch with those you love is a gift that should be shared. 29. You can handle it. Whatever you think you can't handle, you actually can. You have more strength, more resilience, and more inner wisdom than you give yourself credit for. You'll get through it and survive, and maybe even be better for it. 30. Gratitude multiplies happiness. Consciously focusing on all you have rather than thinking about what you don't have is a far better use of brain power. Gratitude fosters positivity and well-being. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe for more video.